Alright guys, so welcome back to some more Apex. Hope you're having a very good day as always. I'm sure you guys actually got to see the season 8 gameplay trailer that launched yesterday, and in that trailer we got to see some very interesting changes to King's Canyon. We got to see Fuse in action, his abilities and stuff, and it was just a very good trailer to finally reveal what season 8 will be like. Now behind the scenes we also did get some new information, some brand new information and news about some changes taking place in season 8 as well, and I think you guys would be very interested in these changes today. So if you guys are ready, as always, leave a like and subscribe. We have so much stuff to actually talk about in today's video. We're on the road to 50k subs as well. We just hit 45k, so only about 5k more subs to reach 50k, and that's a huge milestone for me, guys. So if you still haven't hit that sub button, hit that sub button right now for great luck when season 8 drops, and I most likely will be doing a season 8 giveaway for subscribers very soon as well, so hit that sub button to be informed. And yeah, with that said, let's talk about some more season 8 changes. Now first up, let's take a look at the most obvious changes, and this would be the map changes to King's Canyon. So we have no brand new map in season 8, which was expected because we just got Olympus in season 7, but KC we'll be getting some very big map changes and some new map additions as well. So let's go through all of these map changes one by one. First up, we have a brand new POI, a brand new area added onto this map, and it's called Crash Site. So it's basically Forge's ship that he was on during the season 8 launch trailer, guys. This is where this crash site is. The ship crashed, and it's kind of like a research site now where they have different buildings set up around the ship. So as I said, it's a brand new POI, and it does look like it will have a good amount of loot as well in this area. So when season 8 drops, I expect everyone to be landing here because it's a new area to land at, and obviously everyone will kind of be interested to see what this area is like. So will it be a new scout town? Who knows, but it does look like a very interesting POI to land at. We also have many changes that took place in between artillery and tunnels surrounding artillery. I'm going to show you guys these changes right now, but basically what Respawn did was just kind of open up these areas so you can flank easier. You can kind of just rotate is the word. You can basically rotate around KC a lot easier now with the changes to artillery and the tunnels surrounding artillery. Respawn did say when they were explaining all of the map changes and stuff for King's Canyon that their hope is to kind of ease the amount of third parties in King's Canyon, because if you guys could remember, right, back in season 6 one of the biggest complaints about King's Canyon was just the amount of third parties, right? So Respawn is going to try to make changes that limit the amount of third parties, and I think that this change right here will give a bit more options to rotate, which should hopefully just make it a much more fun experience and a less stressful experience because of third parties as well. Slum Lakes has been replaced with Spotted Lakes, as you guys can see in this image right here, and Respawn did promise that this area will have a lot more loot and a lot more areas to fight, so it should be a simple upgrade from Slum Lakes. This was the first image we got to see of the brand new King's Canyon before Respawn dropped the gameplay trailer, so it does look really good. I like how the original King's Canyon map lighting is back as well. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, Spotted Lakes is the new Slum Lakes, which should be interesting. There are also some new observation towers around the map, which basically gives you insane high ground, and I can really see ramparts being very annoying up here. I can see Gibbies being annoying. I can see Caustics being annoying as well, so it should be a very interesting and I'm gonna say it should be very stressful to fight teams who use these observation towers well, but hopefully it doesn't stifle the combat too much and it still will be fun. So yeah, look out for these observation towers around the map. There's also a brand new area called Uncovered Bones, which basically acts as a connector between Spotted Lakes and Airbase, and it kind of reminds me of Skull Town because of the bones and stuff, but it's definitely not Skull Town. It doesn't have the same the same size, the same feel, so it's not no kind of Skull Town, but it is a brand new area called Uncovered Bones. So yeah, there's also a brand new addition to King's Canyon called Explosive Holes, and basically all you have to do is throw a grenade on Arcstar at the door. It explodes and you get to take whatever loot is inside, so it's kind of like vaults in World's Edge, except all you actually need to open them now are just grenades, which should be a bit easier, right? Respawn also removed some very small areas on King's Canyon that had been kind of known for third parties as well. So if you guys do see some places missing farm and stuff when you jump into season 8, that's why they're really trying to cut down on the amount amount of third partying and just, you know, random teams pulling up and holding choke points and stuff on this map. So yeah, that's basically all of the major Kings Canyon changes coming in Season 8. Now behind the scenes and behind all of the Season 8 gameplay trailer hype, Respawn did give us some very interesting information about an upcoming Gibby nerf to his gun shield. Now this nerf most likely will not drop just in time for the Season 8 update, but it still most likely will arrive sometime in a Season 8 patch. So basically what the devs said in short is that when this change does arrive, Gibby will be getting some damage bleed through for his gun shield, which is actually a very good change. If you guys don't know what damage bleed through is, basically right now if you shoot Gibby with like I don't know, let's say you have a Kraber, right, and you shoot Gibby with 150 damage, his gun shield will basically tank all of that damage and he'll be safe, so like he will not take any damage. But when Respawn does introduce this change to Apex, basically what would take place now is that Gibby's gun shield will, you know, absorb some of that damage, but the remainder of damage would actually, you know, still affect Gibby's HP. So in simpler words guys, he's still gonna take damage even if he has a gun shield and you hit him with like a Mastiff shot or a Kraber or a Wingman shot or something like that. Gibby will now still take some level of damage because of damage bleed through when Respawn introduces this update to his ability. To me, this right here is a completely fine change. Like Gibby right now in the game, his gun shield is really good, and to me it doesn't really make sense that like if someone has a Kraber, Gibby's gun shield could just tank all of that damage, right? So Respawn is changing this now, and most likely this change will be here sometime in Season 8, but not the Season 8 launch update. So of course I'll keep you guys updated as always, and yeah, Gibby's gun shield is changing. Now interestingly enough, Respawn also talked about the addition of some more big legends in Apex. When I say big legends, I mean beefy legends, you know, like Gibby and Caustic, thick boys. And for you guys out there who want to see like another big legend in this game, we do have some bad news, because it looks like we will not be seeing another legend like that anytime soon, mainly because of hitboxes and how hitboxes work right now in this game. Daniel Klein said this: unless we find a way to shrink Gibby and Caustic visually in a way that isn't super derpy without having to redo all their skins and animations, and probably do the same for our tiny legends, I don't see us realistically moving to the same hitboxes for everyone, as preferable as that would be. So for all of you guys who want to see, you know, a brand new legend who's big and thick like Gibby and Caustic, we have some bad news, because Respawn is not looking to implement any of those kind of legends anytime soon because of hitboxes and the difficulty in like balancing hitboxes in this game. So it's kind of bad news today for like Gibby mains and Caustic mains and anyone out there who really wants to see a big legend come into this game again, because Respawn is going to, you know, change Gibby's gun shield first of all, which to me is a good change. It does make sense to give him bleed through, it makes sense to me, but we also will not be seeing any big legends, any thick legends in this game again because of the struggles with balancing hitboxes and all of that stuff. So how do you feel about a Gibby nerf and no big legends coming in Apex anytime soon? Now we do have some good news to end off today's video, because for all of you Bangalore mains out there, right, Bangalore's finally getting some love by Respawn, because her recent skin that was shown in the gameplay trailer, right, her brand new battle pass skin, it actually looks like a good skin. It doesn't look like an anti skin or a current skin. It does look really good. So, you know, big ups to Respawn, because Bangalore never had any good skins in this game, maybe like one or two, but she's never really been lucky with skins, and she also hasn't gotten a buff in a long time. She has no heirloom as yet. So although a skin isn't the biggest thing in this game right now, it's big for Bangalore. So I'm gonna give Bangalore her props today, give Bangalore some screen time. And for all the Bangalore mains out there, you finally have a very good skin to showcase and show off to your friends, right? So yeah, big up to Respawn. We finally have one good Bangalore skin that actually looks, you know, really good. So that's it for me today guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.